Okay, Jim, I'll go ahead and pick up the mess that Booker just made for us. Alright, I know you have your 3 treat bags, so we're all set.
Yep.
Treat bags, poop bags. Do 3. Thank you. Okay, we got Jim and Booker hiking down the trail.
Booker, come! Good boy.
Good boy. Yes. Good boy.
Nice recall from Booker.
Booker, come! Good boy. Good boy. Yes.
Good boy. Good boy.
Come on. Good boy, Booker. Good boy, Booker. Good boy.
Greeting a strange dog on the trail.
Good boy. Yay. Good boy.
And that's our 2 minutes. Okay, so we have our course set up for our leave-its. You can see we've got 3 markers about 6 feet apart. The road is about 6 feet wide, so Jim's going to start with the close one. Whenever you're ready, Jim.
Leave it. Leave it. Good boy. Come on.
Okay, and I'm going to move this move this to the middle. Now it's at the middle marker.
Come on, Buck. Leave it. Good boy, good boy. I don't know what you were sniffing, but that was a good boy.
And now we're going to move it to the very end.
Come on, Buck. Good boy, Booker. Good boy. Come on, Buck. Leave it. Leave it. Good boy. Yay!
Okay. So
right, we're still kind of. Oh, well, go ahead. What was the question?
Now, Jim, when would you want to put Booker back on that leash for safety reasons?
Basically, just like you said, for safety reasons. I mean, if we were out, like we are going to be walking by a stream right now, which is fine, the dogs can go in it. But if we had really heavy rain, the water can be moving really fast. So I would put him on leash for that reason, for safety. If I thought another dog we were going to be meeting was going to be aggressive, or at certain parts of this we will be getting close to the road, and I would put him on leash again for that safety reason.
Okay.
All right, actually we finally found some poison ivy, Chris, so here's some here. You can see it actually is starting to change color a little bit. There's some yellowish, and if you actually look over here, it's actually climbing up that tree, so we have that vine poison ivy.
These both seem like young dogs.
Yeah, they're about my dogs too. The yellow lab.
Booker did meet the gentleman, but now they're off. My camera wasn't working. We were trying to film it with a stranger.
Hi, beautiful.
Okay, it's filming.
Okay, Jim, so let's talk a little bit about hiking with your dog. First and foremost, we want to make sure that everybody stays safe, so you never want to walk on any trails or anywhere where it's going to be anywhere close to a road where your dog might run out into the road. Next thing you want to make sure is kind of like with backpacking, you know, leave it the way you find it. You want to make sure that your dog is under control at all times, not going to run off chasing the wildlife or anything along those lines. You want to be aware of your surroundings. You know, like we said before, we've got a river right behind us, so you would be very careful if, you know, it's been very wet and the river was running high. You would definitely want to keep your dog on leash by the river and not let him run out into the river. You want to make sure your dog is nice and safe around any other dogs and people. And if you meet, you know, a not so friendly dog, then you're best to leash your dog and take him away from any kind of issues like that. You and I both have looked along this trail, which is heavily used for poison ivy, poison oak. We have not found any to film, but you know, we have found it in the past, so we'll have to go with that. With that said, I would say that if you're new at hiking, shorter trips would be the best. If you don't have a backpack on your dog with the essentials for, you know, first aid and things like that, then you need to carry that on you just to be on the safe side. Other than that, though, take your dog out, have a good time.
Thanks, Beth. And you're right, there's actually several of us looking for poison ivy. My wife, who's very much into exterior type stuff, water gardens and plantings, and is in the woods all the time. The three of us know poison ivy. We can't find it. This time of year, just so, again, Chris, because we can't find it, it could be on the shiny side. It could actually be turning a little bit on the yellowish side or the reddish side. Is relatively smooth leaf. There may be some jagged areas. One of the telltales is going to be 3 leaves together, and like I say, it could be a little bit jagged, but really not much. The base is going to be wider, and the tip is going to be more towards that pointy side. Thanks, Beth. I appreciate the help.
Okay, Jim.